I'm live, baby. I feel like DMX. Hey, yo. I meat bears. Ooh, it's heating up, y'all. It's heating up today. What's going on, people? What's the word? Mac World Live at 5. You already know who it is. It's your boy Sean Mac. In the building, checking in. Like always. You know. She nasty. Uh, Checking in, like always. Ooh. All right, so got some good ones for y'all today. We got this one. It been going viral. It been going viral all day. I want to see what y'all think about it. The wife quit her job. She say she don't want to work no more. She say she just gonna stay home. She tell her husband he's supposed to be a man. So go out and get 5 or 6 jobs or however many jobs you gotta do. You need in order to for me to validate your manhood and so I could stay home because I don't want to work no more. That's what she told him. Now, in any other situation, it'd be like, man, that's absurd. You know what I'm saying? Like, just walk away. But unfortunately, he married to the demon. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't gonna be that simple. But I want to look a little deeper into it because it is a couple other things at play. Like, what type of agreement did they have originally? Just from the fact, I got a rule of thumb. Whenever somebody get mad at a chick and run to social media, they got with her because of social media, because of her social media presence, because of, mainly because of her looks and all that. And for the public, because otherwise you wouldn't be running to the public to try to shame her when the situation go bad. And I'm not taking her side or his side. I'm just saying when people do that, when if a girl do something to you or a dude do something to a girl and she immediately pull out her phone and go to her Instagram, that relationship was for social media in the first place. So we got to think about that when we think about why he even married her in the first place, knowing she wasn't that type, you know what I'm saying, to marry, So it might be on him. Then we talking about this speaking of that and everything like that, just hilarious. They talking about, they mad at her because she stood up for like real women, born women, and because a transgender basically came at women for giving birth and being and having periods, and she was like, man, who gonna stand up for the regular women? And so she had a couple words, and so some famous trans tried to come at her and it been a little back and forth or whatever. So we gonna get into that because I mean, I just feel like, man, this shit gonna get out of hand, dude. People just trying to identify as everything, but we gonna look into it though. And then, last but not least, man, they killed. I mean, unalived. This girl got unalived by these other by another girl because she was rolling through the parking lot and she was rolling through the parking lot and almost hit the girl. Pedestrians got the right of way, but she almost hit the girl. And then she come back around through the parking lot and hit her for real, purposely or whatever. So it was messed up and some more demons, man, we gotta look into. But before we do that, let's get these analytics straight. Mac, we're alive. Let's get right into it. Let's go. Mac World in the building. Let's go, y'all. Let's get right on into it. All right. So first and foremost, we got to check this situation out. They've been going a little bit viral. I don't know. I guess it boiled down to what was the agreement between them, but I think there was definitely a misunderstanding at hand because you should never end up in this situation. Married to somebody like this, right? Let's check it out.
All right. What's wrong with you?
What are you talking about?
What you mean what I'm talking about? You know
Talking about?
why you quit your job?
Because I wasn't finna pay bills anymore. I don't want to do any of this anymore.
What you mean you not gonna pay bills no more?
I'm not paying any bills anymore. Like, are you hard of hearing? Like, I'm not doing it anymore.
So you're not gonna help me out on my
Oh.
Why?
Because that's your job. You're supposed to be paying all the bills in the first place. Why I gotta go work? Why I gotta get up at 8 o'clock?
Who house is this?
It's our house, but you gonna pay all these bills. I'm not doing it by myself.
I'm saying, so what's wrong with you working and help?
There's a lot wrong with it. Why I gotta do it? Why I gotta do it? You sit up here and act like you the man of the house. Okay, be the man of the house and pay all the bills. I'm not doing it.
I am the man of the house.
No, you're not. No, you're not. Not complaining like that.
No, I'm the man of the house, and the man of the house telling you need to.
No, I'm not gonna go do anything. I'm gonna continue to do what I'm doing right here on my computer, and you go to work.
What you doing on
You
the
go to
computer,
work.
y'all?
You know how the kids be a man, step up, and do what you need to do.
I've always been a man.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You haven't been lately.
I've always been a man.
You sure haven't been lately.
How?
So what? You
How?
bring this camera in my face to do what?
How?
What point are you trying?
The fact that he even letting her qualify his manhood right there lets you know the nature of the relationship. The fact that he even gotta tell her, say that out his own mouth to her, like, always been a man, always been a man. How come it seemed like in a lot of these situations, right, it's always a man's manhood up for discussion and on the chopping block? What up, Annette? Annette in the building. What's going on? My favorite moderator. How come it's always the manhood on the chopping block? How come us as men don't ever be coming at women, even when they in they sorriest, most downtrodden, most depressed, and stuck and whatever? We don't ever be like, man, you supposed to be a woman. You're a woman. You supposed to be like they womanhood. You know what I'm saying? When we with them, we always trying to help they ass. But it seemed like when they with us, that's when they like, man, I got one that I could trauma dump on. I could beat his ass. I could do the shit I want to. She says, you supposed to be a man. You supposed to be a man. I guarantee you, she gonna quit messing with him and be getting hit up by somebody, gonna be getting destroyed, getting her guts knocked in by somebody else who work at the factory. Let's go.
To show people how sorry you is.
I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry. What I'm gonna do is be the lady in the house and make sure the house is taken care of, and you go out and work. How come I don't? Did you just eat last night?
What the?
Did you just eat last night?
Tell them
The point is,
tell them what you cooked me
the
though.
point is, I'm not gonna go and work for nobody anymore. Now you can go and work at your little warehouse job and bring back that money so we can pay these bills.
Cooking rotel ain't no.
What you talking about? We're not even talking about me cooking. What we talking about is you going to work so you can come back home and make sure that we good.
No, what we talking about is you need to go get a job so you can
No,
help
I'm
make
not
sure
gonna go
we
do
good.
anything. I'm not about to do anything. If you not satisfied,
No, we need to help make sure each other good. So like,
no,
I
I'm
don't understand
good.
this
I'm
shit.
good. You need to make sure that this whole house is
You good?
Yeah, I'm good.
How you good if you just quit your job?
Because you don't know what I got put up. But at the end of the day, like I said.
Damn, no respect. Like, how could you? Why did you marry her, bro? It's like, but you know what? We was talking about this. I was talking about this with one of my homegirls earlier. These quote unquote what they call baddies or whatever. These chicks with this weave, these eyelashes, the attitude that go with it, thinking in the entitlement, the disrespect. That's what you. The only niggas that go for girls like that ain't have no daddies around, was raised by their mamas and had a mama like that, so they think it's normal. Or they broke and they got with the girl because the girl realized like, oh, okay, he just trying to get with somebody that look like he doing something with himself, so let me get with him, but I don't respect him, and as soon as I get a chance, as soon as the situation ain't looking lucrative for me, let me go on and show my true colors. You know what I'm saying? Because she like, go work your little job. What up, Bert Lang in the build, my brother? She like, go work your little job at the factory and all that. Like, she condescending, no respect. And then it's like, that's the attitude you think is just gonna make a motherfucker get up and want to do for you. But the thing is, she don't want to do for him. Really, her point in being disrespectful and all that, when you got a chick like this and she being super duper disrespectful, she already fucking with somebody else. She already got one foot out the door, and she just basically need to. And I think dude, part of him know this, and that's why he ain't really just snapping at her. He ain't really putting his foot down with her. He more or less trying to plead with her, like, what are you doing? You're being selfish. Then when you put the camera in the chick face, that's because you not planning on leaving no way. Bitch, do something wrong, we ain't recording nothing. Get your bags and get out. You know what I'm saying? Or we finna do what we gotta do to end the situation. But when you don't plan on leaving, you do shit like this. See America? See chat, look what she did to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody want to hear that shit really at the end of the day. But let me see what Annette had to say. Annette said, she sounds stupid. You mean to tell me you gonna quit your job and make him pay all the bills? Don't you know you will get more with the 2-income household? She's stupid. She a life ruiner. That's what she is. A lot of these chicks out here, man, like, that's what I call them. They life ruiners. They don't see themselves as contributing. They see themselves helping a man out as being a scam. You know what I'm saying? They see themselves as having to work or any responsibility other than exactly what they want to do at the moment, whether good or bad, as being a scam. They grew up around people that never worked jobs. All they did was had kids all their life and never worked. All they did was mess with the type of dudes that look at that as normal. You know what I'm saying? Niggas on SSI and niggas on parole. You know what I'm saying? And some of these girls, man, they true colors come out. You know, would you let a chick ruin your life because she got a low vibrational BBL? Let's go.
I'm not paying anything else.
That's what we doing.
Like I said, I'm not paying anything else. And you're gonna be responsible for everything else. I'm tired of paying bills. Simple as that. So what you gonna do?
Bro,
Get that French toast out of here.
Yeah, that's what.
See, paying bills is part of life, though. Everybody who pay bills is tired of paying bills. Don't nobody want to pay bills who doing it. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if it show the rest of the video. I will see what Dragon got to say about it. But, you know, we go see. Shout out to Average Man Unplugged, though.
no.
You need to step your game up. Go get you another job. Go get 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more if you got to. But I'm not gonna do it no more.
You got me.
I do not.
Nah, you got
Stop being lazy. Stop
See,
being
when you talking to somebody like that, the respect is gone and you already fucking with somebody else anyway. Cause why would you be in a situation with somebody you don't respect? This the type of shit where you trying to push a person buttons, you trying to push them away. So she already, and he said we need to make sure each other's straight. When he spoke, he didn't say nothing like you need to do this for you while I'm doing this for me. He said we need to do this for us. Soon as he tried to say anything about us, even though they married, she immediately pushed back against that shit. Like, no, I'm straight. I'm straight, bro. You married a demon, bro, a straight demon, and your life gonna be ruined because when she leaves, she gonna take half of that shit.
a bum and go get another job.
Nah, what you can do is you can get up off and go get you another job because you quit a job that you were perfectly fine.
I'm straight. At the end of the day, you need to go get you another job and take care of these bills. We got four kids and you can't even barely take care of one. Who do all the work? I do most of the work.
No,
you don't.
that's a lie. That's a lie. First
So
off,
what? How much money you bring home?
You're not gonna lie to
How much money you bring home?
I'm not gonna lie to you.
All right,
I'm not gonna discuss my funds.
I'm not
gonna discuss my funds for the world, and I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not working another job. Simple as that.
Bro, see this?
What?
I have to go through y'all.
You're not going because you have
Man up.
Man up.
Man up.
Man up.
Man up and do what?
Go get you another
Go
job.
get another job.
Get your job stressing
And if
you
that
out
ain't
so
enough,
much.
go get another one.
Since it ain't paying you enough, go get you another job. Stop being lazy. Like I said.
I'm being lazy.
Yep.
Says the person sitting on the line.
Says your wife, right?
I guarantee you probably shopping on line right
Okay,
now.
I probably am. And with my money. And
With our money.
no, with my money.
See, that's your problem. See
No,
what I'm saying?
I don't
Y'all see
have
what I
no
mean?
problem. Go
Y'all
get
see
your
what I'm
job.
doing?
Go to
Y'all
work.
see what I'm dealing with? Do you see what I'm dealing with?
Nothing. Nothing, because I'm not going to be stressed out listening to you.
Stressed
Go
out.
to work.
You stressed out? I'm stressed out.
You stressed out about what? Because you barely do anything, that's it.
Barely do anything.
Barely.
Come on.
Barely.
Come on.
I'm not about to go work for anybody else again.
Tell the niggas act like they do something.
As long as I'm your wife.
She finna sell, bro. He not reading the coded language, bro. She's about to go sell that thing. You know what I'm saying? She don't got no job. She not finna work for nobody. She online shopping right now, spending money. She telling you to get a job to pay all the bills. So while you paying all the bills and doing all that and working, what, 5 and 6 and 7 jobs, so you can't, ain't no way I can have no relationship because you're gonna be working all the time. What you think she gonna be doing? Her bills paid up and she ain't got nothing but free time, bro. She finna go sell that thing. That's what she did. She been watching too many videos, too much basketball wise, all that. Average dude ain't good enough for her no more, man. You know what I'm saying? She want, and it's a lot of girls like that, man. Let's keep it all the way 100. I was talking about that the other day. Like, it ain't even, is it even prostitution anymore? They call it sex work now. You know what I'm saying? Like, girls will get out here like, man, I don't want to work. Should I go to the temp service or should I do this or that? Fill out an application, or should I just sell this motherfucker to the highest bidder? Because society making it where it's normal. You know what I'm saying? Like I said before, they used to tease the girl who was sleeping with all the boys. Now they tease the girl, every girl sleeping with all the boys, and they tease the girl who ain't doing it and shit. Like, you know what time it is, man. You know who run this motherfucker. Let's go.
I'm not working for nobody else. So you either gonna have to divorce me or go get you some more jobs.
So big.
And you not going nowhere, so therefore go get you some more jobs.
So big, we need to get a divorce.
I'm
not getting no more jobs.
Yes, you are.
I'm not getting no more jobs.
Getting $15
an hour. If this on wayside,
you get paid $15 an hour.
Wayside, guess what?
Go job, double it.
Crumble.
Double it. Go double it.
See,
because you don't make enough to take care of this whole household. So therefore, you need to get your money in.
I'm dealing with a selfish wife who don't care about nobody but herself.
Okay.
All she wants to sit home all day.
I care about my kids.
All she wants. If you quit your job.
You don't even care about your kids because you won't even get you another job.
Y'all see the gaslighting? If he don't go get another job, it's because he don't care about his kids. But her quitting her job ain't because she don't care about the kids. Like, she look at her position as a wife is like, bro, you're her worker now. She's the queen bee, you the worker ant. She the queen and you the worker ant. She like, go get a job and take care of the rest of these little baby ants we got. We got around this motherfucker. And I wouldn't be surprised if out of the 4 kids, all of them ain't even his. But it be these niggas like this. They kind of get what they deserve because they'll see a chick like this. She might have a little body on her and shit like that, but she's super toxic. That's why she got the kids, the 3 kids and no dude. And they jump up thinking they finna save her. And, everybody she tell me about, man, they was all like this. And they taking her word for it. Like everybody was just so bad. Then they get with her and see what she really about. Go get a job to take care of these kids. You ain't got a job. Oh, you got a job, you ain't got enough job. Go get more job. You know what I'm saying? Like, ruin his life, man. Let's go.
You over here being a lazy, nobody wants to
be a lazy bum.
You barely work a full-time job.
Bro, I work a full-time job, bro. What's a 12-hour shift?
You don't work no 12 hours, boy.
I work 10 to 12 hour shifts.
The money ain't coming.
I work 10 to 12 hour shifts.
The money not coming. I'm not working again.
What you mean the money not coming? It go to bills.
Nah.
It go to bills.
It barely even cover the bills. So therefore, like I said, for the last time, I'm not going to go work for nobody else again. Go get another job.
You gonna go all wayside.
I'm not gonna fall nowhere.
Yeah, you gonna fall.
You gonna fall.
Guess what? As soon as I married you, I fell off.
You been whacked since
As soon as I married you, I fell off.
I paid for everything. I wedding everything. And I paid for
Don't count.
I paid wedding ring.
Don't
That's
count.
how lazy you are.
That's cap. That's cap.
That's how lazy you are. I gotta do everything for now.
You're a liar, you're lazy and you're selfish. You're a liar, she lazy and selfish.
Okay.
And that's why she went and did quit her job. And that's I just want life to put her home too long. I just can't home. What
I don't care. Up the street somewhere.
Up the street. See what I'm saying? Do y'all have to deal with do you think this right that I have to deal, that I have to put up with a job and don't cook?
You think I gotta
Bro,
sit
we
here
can't
and put up
help
with
you though. We can't help you. You gonna have to grow some nuts, bruh, and do something about that shit. Like, we can't be the ones to help you. Social media, we could laugh at you, we could all weigh in on it, but we can't help you. You already know what you gotta do. She ain't happy in the situation. You ain't happy in the situation. What are y'all holding on to? You really want to be her slave, bro, and work just to pay her bills? Like, that's all your life is about? Because of some oh my God. Hey, check on it's some niggas out here that need some simp intervention. You know what I'm saying? Like, grow some nuts, bro. You gonna have to grow some nuts, or she gonna run all over your ass. Ain't nothing you could do. I mean, at the end of the day, anybody that could get the most out of somebody for the least gonna do it. So it's gonna be up to you, playboy.
A man who get paid $15 an hour and don't bring no money home, to where I got a stash, to help you out. So you refuse to go get another job?
So you got a stash?
That ain't your business to be honest, because my stash is for
So
me and
how
my
my
kids,
money?
not you.
No, that don't make sense.
Okay.
How my money is our money, but your money is your money?
Because that's the way it is.
That ain't the way
That's the way it
be.
is.
That ain't the
A
way
wife
it
gonna
be.
always take care of herself and her kids. Simple as that. Bring it home and work before I quit. It's for me and my kids and not you. So go to work, bring back the little coins that you do make so you can pay the light bill because it's due tomorrow.
Ungrateful.
Whatever.
Selfish.
You heard what I said.
And a liar.
You heard what I said.
She ungrateful, selfish, and a habitual liar.
I ain't ungrateful. I'm
Yes, you are ungrateful.
No, I'm not.
All of you.
You don't
And
do
look what you.
Don't even
look
come
how
at me
you
like this.
discard. You
Don't even
discard
come.
everything I do.
What you do?
Everything.
I'm gonna let you think that.
Oh, you let me think that.
Yep.
This is
In the
deal with
meantime, you get paid. You got paid today. It's Friday. So in the meantime, I need you to run me some coins so I can go ahead and check out on what I'm doing and go to work. Go to work. I'm done. Like, I ain't got nothing else to say.
I'm done like you did.
Stop recording me. I'm done. I don't have nothing else to say. Simple as that.
I'm done.
Go to
like
work.
you done.
I got
I'm
stuff
done
to do.
like you done.
I got stuff
I'm done like you done.
Dude, get out of my face. Get out of my face.
And this.
Now the sad part about it is she talked to him this type of way like this. The chicks that be talking like this, she not gonna let him walk away either. If he was to be like, she like, get out of my face, you gonna, you know, go make some little coins, run me some coins, all that. Now if he was to be like, you know what, I don't like the way you talking to me, I think I'm gonna pack my bags and go. You think she gonna let this man go peacefully?
No, man, knock that shit out, man.
She is not finna let the man go. That's what's crazy. That's why I call these girls like this. They life ruiners, bro. Like, it ain't no winning with them. All this attitude really just be trauma. It be misery she want to spread. She don't want to work, and she know it's cause she lazy. So the first thing she gonna do is quit her job and go off on the person that's relying on her partner. You know what I'm saying? It's all game. You know what I mean? His money is for everybody, and it's for taking care of the family. Her money is supposedly for her and the kids, but she not talking about using that money for her online shopping. She also talking about using this money. Bert said if he don't leave that dragonfly alone, bro, if he was gonna leave her alone, he wouldn't even have made this video, honestly and truthfully. That's the sad part about it. And like I said, even if you do want to leave her alone, she not gonna let him walk away. You already see the way she talking to him and all that. She about games, she about lies, she about her, you know what I mean, about making him look like the bad guy. So you're not gonna let her walk away either way it go. But either way, this shit done. It's over. Ain't nothing for them to hold on to. You know what I'm saying? But let's see.
It's my life.
With this.
So nah, that's the end of the clip, y'all. And so yeah, I said what the fuck I said about that shit. Like, she a ruined dude life. It's girls like that, man. So I gotta tell y'all again. You know what I'm saying? For all the new subs, shout out to all the new subs. Hit that like, hit that sub button. You know what I'm saying? Hit my like and hit that bell icon to get notifications. So, fine ass girl, you know what I'm saying, told me when she came over here, she damn near was trying to move in with me because she was complaining about her boyfriend, her fiance, whatever, right? And I got my own spot, you know the way players play all day, every day. It ain't nothing else to say, you know what I'm saying? So she slid over here or whatever, and tried to get a little comfortable. She was fine though, so I could admit I had my guard down. You know what I'm saying? And then I noticed how fucking lazy she was. She ain't want to do nothing around here. And me, I'm used to doing shit myself, so I was kind of on autopilot doing it without really thinking about it. Like, damn, she ain't really doing nothing around this joint, But then, as we got into, like, let's say 2 weeks, and I noticed in my bathroom I had curling irons and flat irons and oils and body washes and all this shit. I'm like, man, she done damn near moved in. So I'm like, you been here for a while now, right? We both around this motherfucker living. Emil said she got to go. I told her like this. I said, so we gotta kind of make things, equal around here. So I said, you can do the dishes and all that, since I cook and I like cooking, you could just do the dishes. She said, I'm not used to doing the dishes. I don't want to do the dishes. When I was with my fiance, he did the dishes. Jose did the dishes. I'm like, oh, okay. All right, whatever. Well, I said, shit, don't even worry about that. You can just clean up and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, we come in here, it get a little bit messy when we just moving through. You could just clean up. Don't even worry about the dishes. I take care of them anyway, shit. Cause I don't want nobody doing my dishes that don't want to do them. Oh, I'm not used to cleaning up. Jose used to clean up. He used to do all the cleaning and all the cooking. I'm like, oh, okay. All right. So Jose was just your Jeffrey around here, Jose Jeffrey Suarez, whatever his last name is. I don't know the nigga last name, but so then I said, fuck it. I give her the option where you don't gotta require no labor, because fuck it, you could just pay like you weigh. I said you could just put something on the bills around here. We split the energy bill. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Then this is what she gonna hit me with. She was like, I don't think I should pay bills anywhere where my kids don't stay at, because she abandoned her kids to try to come lay up at my house and shit, right? And then she gonna try to use the kids. Like, I don't think I should pay bills anywhere where my kids don't stay at. This is how these fine hoes think. They don't do nothing but make excuses and get away with it. It be a little bit of stupid excuse, a little bit of cute, and that shit get them where they going, right? So then I told her like this. I said, if your kids is with Jose did all the cooking, Jose did all the cleaning, why are you here? Why ain't you with Jose? And you know what she said? She was like, because I don't want a man that's gonna just let me do whatever I want to do. I don't want a man that's. I said, okay, well, you can't do that here. You can't do what you want to do here, and I'm telling you what you need to do, and you don't like it. Like, mental disconnect. I'm like, you say you want a real man. You don't want Jose. He ain't a real man. You don't want a real man, because a real man gonna have expectations of you, and that's not what you looking for. You know what I'm saying? So I know how she thinking. She get with dudes. She like, so what? I'll get another job. I'll get 3 jobs. I'll get 5 jobs. Pay all these bills. Like, unreasonable. You know what I mean? Unreasonable. That's how they think. It ain't no fear. It ain't no. If a chick call herself being a baddie and all this and that and the third, she looks at being reasonable like it's a scam. You know what I'm saying? She look at 50-50 like it's a loss. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy. Psychology behind it. And speaking of psychology, it's just an attitude of recklessness, disrespect. People not respecting themselves ain't gonna respect who? Nobody else, goddamn it. Let's go.
One thing about modern women in America is most of them love to argue, love to debate, and they always have to win. They will argue back and forth with you forever if you engage with them. Just to prove a point. Today's lesson, young ladies, stop arguing. Do not engage in arguments, especially in public with strangers. A lot of people walking around today are unhinged. They are crazy, they are depressed, and they're 1 degree of separation from self-deletion. They don't care about themselves, so there's no way they can value human life around them or value a community That goes for this new generation for sure, males and the females. But today we have a story of a family, a close-knit family, 4 sisters, who with her dad, a fun family outing that ended in tragedy after the sisters crossed paths with this woman right here. Take a second to make sure you're subscribed to the channel and click the notification bell for all updates. Paige Jenkins, 25 years old, was born in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. After living in South Dakota, her family relocated to the southern United States. They settled in a town outside of Atlanta, Douglasville, Georgia, where Paige attended high school. Growing up, she was a cheerleader and practiced gymnastics. Paige attended UGA, the University of Georgia, where she earned her bachelor's in communication sciences and disorders. She was an AKA and a member of the National Council of Negro Women. She loved nature, hiking, and cooking. And one thing about Paige, she loved her family. She had 3 siblings, all sisters, and they were very close. On Sunday, July 16, 2023, Paige and her sister spent the afternoon with their father at a Braves game. The Braves played the Chicago White Sox. That day, the ladies parked at the Cumberland Mall and walked to the stadium. Although a lot of people do this to avoid paying for parking, baseball fans are prohibited from parking at the mall subject to towing. I guess you can say the rules are not enforced, so getting towed wasn't much of a concern for them. After having a great time at the game, Paige and her sisters walked back to their car. While walking through the parking lot of the Cumberland Mall, a woman allegedly drove through at an accelerated speed and almost hit Keisha. That's Paige's older sister. Keisha yelled at the woman to watch where she was going. Then she and the woman quickly exchanged words, the driver yelling at Keisha, telling her she needed to look where she was going, and Keisha yelling at the driver, telling her that she was the pedestrian and she needed to look where she was driving. After those 2 exchanged words, Paige jumped in to defend her sister in the argument. According to Keisha, Paige also told the woman that she needed to watch out. The woman drove off and the sisters continued to walk to their car. Then out of nowhere, the woman circled around the lot and came back towards the women. She was very aggressive and used her car to attack them, running over Paige. Paige was transported to the hospital, but sadly, she did not survive her injuries. After hitting Paige, the woman did not stop. She kept driving and left the scene as if nothing happened. Initially, officers thought that it may have been accidental, but according to Paige's sisters, it wasn't an accident at all.
A teenage girl faces a charge of felony murder tonight. Police accuse the 18-year-old of deliberately striking a woman in the parking lot of Cumberland Mall after an Atlanta Braves game on Sunday.
Fox 5's Deidre Dukes joins us from Cobb Police Headquarters. She spoke with the victim's family this afternoon. So, Deidre, what did they tell you happened?
Yeah, I spoke with the victim's sisters who tell me they were enjoying a day out with their dad when they had a run-in with the suspect. They tell me that they did not know that suspect and that Vanessa Robinson deliberately struck their sister, killing her.
She ran over my sister's body like she was trash, like she was nobody.
Paige Jenkins and her family were returning to their car after attending the Braves game Sunday evening when they crossed paths with Vanessa Robinson. Jenkins' sisters say Robinson was driving through the parking lot as the family walked to their car.
She had almost hit me with her car first, and she had said something upon the lines of, "You need to watch where you're going," or something, and I was like, "I'm the pedestrian, you watch where you're going," and I had kind of shoot her off, and she had exchanged some words, and that's when Paige heard us having that argument, and she came back and said, "Watch where you're going."
Lewis said Robinson drove off, then circled back around.
We see them pull around, and she stops for like a second, and then my sister just hit the car.
Robinson fled the scene. Jenkins was rushed to Kennestone Hospital, but did not survive her injuries.
Damn.
So it was no accident. It was she knew what she was doing. She knew what she was doing.
Police tracked down Robinson and she was taken into custody in Fairburn.
My sister did not deserve that. And the 2 other girls that were in there, justice needs to be brought upon them as well. Because my sister did not deserve that. She was full of life, energy. She was like our glue.
It's so crazy, right?
And her sisters.
This the second time, maybe in 3 months that something like this happened. Before, it was a dude and his girlfriend. They was in the car and they ran the stop sign. The dude was on his way home from work. This shit was fucked up. He was on his way home from work. He was at the end of his block. The dude and his girlfriend run the stop sign and they smack his car or whatever. And they was in the wrong for smacking this car. You know what I'm saying? But they get out and they end up, they end up shooting the dude or whatever. So he ended up dying like right there on his own block. Almost made it home. You know what I mean? But had to run across some of these demons, right? But it's crazy because this is what people will do. They will be wrong. They'll be in the wrong and still take it out on you. That's why sometimes, man, just let that shit go. You know what I mean? Like when you dealing with some of these people, they not mentally stable. They don't got nothing to lose in life. They don't got nothing going on. They just waiting on somebody to get into it with, to take their problems out on. It ain't a pride thing. It ain't a respect thing. Have more respect for yourself than you have pride for these people being able to get under your skin. Let me see what Bert said. He said, he's talking about the story with Jose. Yeah, man. Ho wasn't getting nowhere fast. Let's see some more about
family
this.
members simply devastated by her loss. She was one of 4 siblings, all girls. As for that suspect, Robinson, she is facing a felony murder charges as well as aggravated assault and remains behind bars tonight. In Cobb County, Deidre Dukes, Fox 5 News.
Just so devastating. Your heart really goes out to that family. Deidre, thanks.
This young woman absolutely lost her mind, and now she's going to have a lot of time to go find it. 18 years old. Vanessa Robinson is now behind bars where she's supposed to be.
Look on her face,
I agree
though.
with Keisha. I don't believe that it was an accident at all. Vanessa, like a lot of young people
She got that low vibrational wig and them lashes. Look.
today weren't raised right. They have emotional issues and love to throw tantrums. Why would you be exchanging words with a stranger in a heated argument, drive off, and then circle back? That's just silly. Move along and go on. Why come back for more? Because she's got to have the last word, the last lick. She's got to feel like she won. Well, Vanessa, now you're about to win a prison sentence. Took away this woman's life while also throwing away her own life at the same time. I'm not about to talk about her like she's some little kid. She's an adult, and she's charged as an adult. This is basic knowledge and common sense. She knew better. The car is meant for driving, not to be used as a weapon. One thing I did notice about all of this is Paige's older sister, Keisha, arguing with this lunatic who they did not know in the parking lot, ultimately caused the demise of her own sister. I don't think Keisha thought things would escalate to the point where Vanessa took it, but please remember, men are already aware of this, but women love testing the waters. They're not used to thinking about consequences or cause and effect, usually because they're used to being defended and not held accountable when in the wrong. But do not sit up there arguing with lunatics in the streets. You don't know these stupid people. Always remember they probably have something on them, and usually people popping off and acting ignorant, they have something tucked off nearby, especially in the South. You don't run around arguing with people in Georgia, Florida, Louisiana, Texas, Tennessee, Alabama, Mississippi, where in 2023 everybody is holding on to something. In this case, Vanessa didn't use one, but still found a way to take this woman's life. Both women, Keisha and Vanessa, set up their arguing and just kept going because both of them believed they were in the right. Vanessa is 100% out of order. I can't stand when these idiots speed through parking lots, parking garages, just being silly. When you see a dummy doing dumb stuff, get out of their way quick, fast, in a hurry. Vanessa was not supposed to be speeding in that parking lot. As for Keisha, even when you're a pedestrian and legally you have the right of way, you still need to look both ways and use caution when crossing the street.
I got some better advice for you, Keisha. As for Keisha, don't think that just because you a woman arguing with another woman, it's gonna be like kept cute or whatever. Nah, these hoes got guns. They selling drugs. They stealing cars. You know what I'm saying? Did y'all see that video where the girl stole the car and she was running from the police and she hit something and went airborne and her car flipped out and boom, it blew the front of a house off. Like, they stealing cars, all that. You can't argue. Don't argue with none of these women out here because not only the same way that they like, oh, you know, they getting masculine or whatever, you know, they saying, oh, we like the men now, or the women got to be the men and all that. They're not out here trying to be upstanding men. It ain't like they trying to be some old like stand up dads or no shit like that now. No, they out here being niggas. You know what I'm saying? They basically like, we the niggas now. Like, we selling weed, you know what I'm saying? We making mixtapes. We doing all that shit. So don't argue with these niggas, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the best way to put it. I don't know, man. If I'm wrong, let me know. But that's the way I look at that shit. You know what I'm saying? They taking that lack of femininity, the criminality coming with it. You know what I'm saying? It's all in the bar, man.
You can't just rely on a bunch of idiotic rebels to follow the rules. You can't argue about being right if your life is taken, depending on some moron to be a responsible driver. What I'm saying is, even when you have the right of way, you still have to watch out. Keisha and Vanessa should have never continued going back and forth, trying to prove a point about who was right. And all of that contributed to what happened ultimately with Paige losing her life. Then people always get me with this. They say stuff like, all of them should go to jail. In some cases, it's true. If everyone committed a crime where they legally did something wrong, sure. But saying the other two girls in the car should go to jail too because of Vanessa, I don't agree with that. This was all Vanessa. She was the driver, the operator of that vehicle, the only one in control of her mind and her actions. She did this. Yeah, the other two women probably said something stupid too, but if that's the case, all of them out there probably yelled something at some point, unless the other two women in some way incited this. The person who committed the crime and left the scene, who was in control of the vehicle that took the life of Paige, was Vanessa. So they already have the right person locked up. Now, I think Vanessa should get life, and if they let her out on parole ever, she needs to serve at least 25 years before going before a board. This woman is 18, and if you let her out within the next 10 years, she's going to definitely destroy more lives.
She look mentally disturbed.
Angry, out of control.
She look mentally disturbed, man. She don't look like she got it all.
It's too dangerous to be on the streets. Paige was 25 years old. She should have never lost her life that day. And Vanessa, she's got to be held accountable for what she's done here. 2 important lessons. Do not engage in arguments, especially in public with strangers, because you have a lot of loose cannons with nothing to lose running around. And stop always arguing to be right. They wanted to prove each other wrong, and things just kept escalating, which is how a lot of people become victims of these loony folks out here. Condolences to the Jenkins family, Paige's sisters, her parents, their whole family. Paige had a lot more life to live, and she seemed like a decent young woman who unfortunately crossed paths with a wicked woman that day. Let's go ahead and get the comment.
She definitely, it's sad to see it, but like I said, they not out here moving like that no more. Don't think that just because it's a girl and, you know, it's going to be like, oh, bitch, oh, you don't say anything to me, bitch. You know what I'm saying? How I used to be back in the days. Girl, whatever, girl. Nah. It'd be like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Don't play with it, don't play with it, don't play with it. What's this song about that girl? Don't play with it, don't play with it. They be on that shit like that, right? I don't know, but I'm finna get canceled, man. Oh my God. I'm finna get canceled. For that segue I was finna do into the next segment. I was finna say, this all comedy. Don't cancel me, YouTube. I was finna say, it's still some real women out here, but it's some fake ones too. Let's go. About this clip, but don't cancel me, YouTube. Let's just look at what the clip is about.
So I was trying to figure out where I was going to start with this entire topic because it has gone viral ever since yesterday, and this has been a huge topic this year and last year. If I'm not mistaken, you guys remember there was a documentary done by Matt Walsh called What is a Woman, where he goes into the topic of talking about what is a woman because the lines are blurred. Is a woman a sexual identity? Is it with a gender identity? Is it just no definition? So with that being said, JESS Hilarious has went viral in terms of what was deemed to be transphobic because of what she said as a woman, and how transgender women can never truly be women because they don't have a period. So all over TikTok, everyone's coming out with opinions, some supporting her, most of them are against her. She was even called transgender in the past, or looked like she was transgender. Even DJ Academics put out something about this. Now, she's no stranger to controversy, as she's also talked about other people in the past. But I'm just gonna go ahead and kick the video off, and I'm gonna get you guys' thoughts on it. Let's get into it.
I mean, when the transphobia just comes out, the audacity and just the arrogance for cis women to believe that they own periods, that they own womanhood. You don't. Okay, you don't own periods. You don't own womanhood. You experience both, and both are different for every person. But as a cis woman, it doesn't belong to you, so you can't gatekeep it. Like, hello?
Hello. Who the fuck is gonna stand up for us? Who the fuck stands up for us? And us, I mean women, real women, biological women, women who were born with all the parts that you guys wish that you were. When does the delusion stop? What is the difference between you and someone who has been diagnosed to be mentally insane? What's the only difference is you don't have a straitjacket on. Stop talking out your fucking ass. Wake up. How are you projecting your anger on real women? Because we are the gatekeepers. We are the gatekeepers for periods. We the only one that fucking bleed, honey. We the only ones that.
Right. So I was confused about the trans chick saying that. Like, you mad that you think that a woman getting a period that's her keeping periods away from you? Bro, you got nuts. You ain't getting no period. She ain't keeping from you. You got a slap box with God for that. Cause how's women gatekeeping periods in birth? Hey, I don't know, man. I'm confused. I'm gonna end up losing my mind trying to even make sense of this shit. So I'm gonna just let them finish. Let's go.
That can give birth. We make y'all people. We make y'all. Y'all come from us.
Women make men and women.
You're chasing something
real
you'll never
women.
Ever get. You'll never be that.
Like, hello?
So that clip in itself has set the internet on fire, with transgender LGBTQ members of that group that fall under that identity have had things to say, and including straight cisgender women have had things to say. Some agreeing with her, some definitely disagreeing with her. And the whole Matt Walsh thing, when it comes to what is a woman, there's still not a definition. And that's basically what he was talking about. What is the definition of a woman? And I believe how Matt Walsh identified it as an adult female, i.e. you're a born female, you're an adult female. That is the definition of a woman.
Shit, simple to me.
These different people arguing, and I'm gonna play a clip here, as you can see some of them going off with their opinions.
And if y'all hoes will stop being so simple and so motherfucking insecure, the power between trans women and cisgender women, and the power of both of us, it would show the world what a real woman is and what real womanhood is. And this is the perfect time for me to say, this is the perfect time to say this. As I was transitioning, I never gave a fuck about pronouns. Like, I remember, like, as I was transitioning, you know, you run into this era, like, when you really, really give a fuck about how people identify you or how people give you your pronouns. I only
never ran into that era, but go on.
Started being really big on my pronouns when I realized people were misgendering me out of disrespect. Because when you are a grown man, when you are a boy, when you're a gay boy, it's like, yes, Miss Thing, yes, girl, you so silly. But bitch, when you start to physically look like a woman and you're starting to evolve as a woman and carry yourself like a woman, move like a woman, maneuver like a woman, live like a woman, that's when those pronouns start to be she, like all that slick shit. I'm a woman.
Hey, and do y'all see this right here? This is a transgendered male, right? So look at how they look, right? Don't this look like how the girls on the videos look? They get their bodies done, all that. They had a fake hair, they had their bodies done, they had like that's what I'm saying. So when y'all see me with a fat chick, you know what I'm saying? With an afro, you know what I mean? Y'all gonna know, like, man, I see what you doing, Mac, because man, it's getting so spooky out here, dude. Like this whole look to me is a turn off. Like, you know what I'm saying? It don't even look good. It look more artificial, like shit look like robot. Like it don't look right to me no more. You know what I'm saying? The ant booty and all that, and just then her voice deep and shit too. Like her voice is actually deep and shit, but like that's just her problem. But this whole look though, man, get you a real girl, man. Bring back stretch marks, man. Bring back. You know what? I'm dating. I'm fupa dating from now on. I'm finna go fupa dating. You know what I'm saying? If you got a fupa, I know it was a kid in that joint. Damn it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go.
Because that type of shit never moved because I am who I am. But
right, because of the period poo factory. Look, that's what it is.
when you realize people are only doing it out of spite, and when you realize people who don't know you are calling you ma'am, that's when you get into the place where you make people, bitch, I'm a woman. And my pronouns are she, her, and hers. Nobody give a fuck about no motherfucking title. I'm looking for happiness. I want stability. I want peace. I want love in my life. Don't I give a fuck about no fucking gender, bitch, because when I walk through these streets, these men don't see my penis, and that's the only thing that makes you hoes know that I'm trans. There's a lot of women with deep voices, and there's a lot of bitches running around here with a lot of y'all grandmamas and mamas got mustaches and beards. Let's be clear, there was an article going around today. A 59-year-old woman was killed because they thought she was trans. They think Just Hilarious is trans. Bitch, let's talk about it.
Damn, good buddy was trying to cook just now, wasn't he? Oh shit, I said the wrong shit. Buddy was trying to cook. Now, I don't give a damn. All I care about is I think everyone deserves the right to know. If you're dating someone, you should be upfront and be honest with someone in terms of who you were born as. Can you have kids? All those things like that. That's what's important to me. I don't give a damn who you are or what you do. That's just my opinion. But to say that we're going to change the definition of things, we're going to change what is, because we get into the whole where I was trying to find a girl's video where she talks about gender being a social construct, right? Gender not being biological, it's a social construct, even though
that's bullshit. Race is a social construct, and that's the only thing they won't let you change. I'm gonna say that one more time. Race is the social construct, and that's the only thing they won't let you transition. Everything else that you born with, that God gave you, they'll try to say, oh, you can swap that out. You know what I'm saying? And I just believe that's a lie. But, you know, I'm gonna make it even, I'm gonna take it even a step further with, you know, what he's saying. And I'm gonna say this, right? So for the most part, everything she said is null and void because, like you said, you go out and you look just like a woman and nobody know you not until because they can't see your penis, right? So why don't you just be comfortable calling yourself a man who, you know what I'm saying, looks like a woman or whatever, or either a woman with a penis or something like that. Like, to try to get actual women to relinquish their rights to womanhood when they bleed, they like literal blood, sweat, and tears for it, birthing children and all that, to get them to try to relinquish that or share that with you because you feel like I look just like you except I got some nuts. You know what I'm saying? Like, that ain't right. That's selfish. And then it's like she said, bitch, I'm looking for happiness. Okay, get some happiness with your nuts. Like, don't try to get her to not be happy or try to make her feel bad because she having actual periods and Just Hilarious. Like, we not gatekeeping. All she was doing was standing up for regular women that's actually born. And it sound fucked up to even have to say that. But that just go to show the time we living in. actual women who was actually born that way. It's so fucked up that we even got to say that shit in the discussion now in this day and age, right? But they coming for them. The women they know they women. They not trying to come to the table. She said we can bring the power of the cisgenders and the transgenders all together. The power. What is you talking about? The power. What the hell is you talking about, man? He said fresh in the building. He say this amazing. This amazing. This even a thing, bro. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's beyond me, man. But nah, so they talking about canceling Just Hilarious for that. And and she ain't did shit but just speak up. It's like, you could tell what they trying to do. Watch what they try to, stop you from saying. It's like everybody got an opinion, but you're not free to think this way. Everybody could think how they want to think, but you're not free to think that way. You know what I'm saying? And that's the shit you got to watch out for, man. Shout out to the whole mod gang, the whole mod squad. Hit my like button, y'all. Hit that sub button. New format coming up August 1st. It'll be my 1 year anniversary doing Macworld Live. And, we going to switch things up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Fresh. Shout out to Bert. Shout out to Annette. You know what I'm saying? All the new subs. You know what I'm saying? Appreciate y'all. Welcome to Macworld. Yeah, man. So we gonna get up out of here. We gonna be back tomorrow. Don't forget y'all that fight coming on this weekend. Errol Spence Jr., Terrence Crawford for undisputed welterweight champion of the world, pound for pound, best fighter in the sport. So don't forget that. You know what I'm saying? I love y'all. Appreciate y'all checking me out, man. And until tomorrow, later, y'all. I'm gone.